Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And when I say that every day, I mean it from my heart. You know, I'm grateful for each and every one of you for being here, for clicking on the videos, for liking the videos, and for taking on the guidance from heaven. And every part of this video, from the start to the end, is the reading. You know, I've had a few people time stamping when the cards start, and that's not what the reading's about. The reading is the guidance that I'm given to give to you to get you stronger, to give you the power and the tools to trust your intuition. That it's not just about the cards, but it's about everything that you see and everything you feel and everything you experience that gives you the guidance that you need to receive to move where you're meant to be. And that's the whole purpose of this channel. So yes, we use cards, but it's also about the things that we experience along the way, so that when you receive a sign in your 3D world, or you receive something spiritually, or a number sequence, you know how to interpret it without going elsewhere, because your intuition is speaking to you. And that's why I'm here. So yesterday I had a day off, and you know, thank you so much to everyone who sent me well wishes about that. It was so nice to spend the day with George, and I'm going to be talking more about like yesterday with the members. But you know, I received a number and it was 133. And I got this number in something I was watching, and it was coming all the time. Okay, and I asked the angels, okay, is this for the collective? And they said yes. So the number 133 or 133 will be powerful right now, and it's the message behind the number. So even if you're not seeing this number, and you possibly might do, this is a huge sign that miracles are coming, and to keep the faith. And if you're seeing number sequences, and I know that you are, break it down. You know, look at the number and think, okay, what are the angels in the universe trying to communicate with me? And after channeling the divine masculines over a period of 4 days very powerfully, you know, creating my new decks of cards, the angels are showing me the masculines are constantly seeing 1111, which is a big sign to believe. It's a number about awakening, doors opening, you know, their spiritual journey. And the number 555, which is about the changes that they are being guided to make. So the number 133 kind of puts it all together. So if you look at this number and you're thinking, well, I have no idea what that means, break it down. Okay, the number 1 is about a new beginning. Think about January when you look at the number 1, because January is a new beginning. So this is showing you there's a new beginning coming in, and to have faith, because the number 3 is a number about faith. It's connected with the ascended masters and the power of the guides watching over you. And 33 is a big message that miracles are coming and you're being supported from above. So this number is showing you today that you have the power and the strength to go within, to understand what you need to do to move you where you're meant to be. And that's not just connected with you, that's connected with your journey, which is your twin too. So you may see this number today, you may see it in different combinations. You might see 33 and then a number 1. But it's all the same message, showing you that the angels are all around you, giving you power, helping you to have faith, to replace any doubt with faith and to trust the journey. And again, they just block throat chakra. So when there's no communication, when you don't know what's going on, when things are getting to you, that's when we need our faith. And we've all been through it on the journey where we want to give up, we don't believe it, we think we're going crazy, we're making it up, and we have to look through the illusion. We have to look past the physical world, because this journey of a twin flame is not about the physical world. It's so much more. You know, if you want to be in a full physical relationship, that's what soulmates are for. You know, it's about the spiritual aspect of the connection that makes that physical journey so much stronger. So that when you and your twin come into union, which you will do, it's about the knowingness of what you've achieved along the way. It's your power. You know, it's the strength. So when you're in union, you can think, wow, I'm so strong. Thank you for all the lessons that have taught me what I needed to know. So it's about the power of the journey. It's showing you who you are, to look through the illusion of fear. And after channeling the divine masculines, doing those decks, I can say to you, hand on heart, your masculine loves you, divine feminine. Your masculine wants you in their life. They want to do the work. They're doing the work now. It's a journey of trust. And what your masculine wants from you more than anything right now is trust. So in the Angel Numbers book by Kyle Gray, I'm going to read you what 133 means. And this is so powerful. So the message is, it says here, Jesus and the Holy Masters are guiding you now. Darkness has been brought into the light. It's time to expect miracles. It's time to expect miracles in your life on this journey for your union, to bring you where you're meant to be, to bring your twin to you. And so many of you have been messaging me over the weekend saying you've received communication. You're meeting up or you have met up over the weekend because things are changing. And if that hasn't yet happened for you, it's a preview of what's to come. So keep the faith. So if you see 133 today, especially if you've seen pandas, and it's so powerful because I spoke about pandas the other day. And if you start seeing pandas, it's a great symbol of, the masculines reaching out to the feminine. Did a reading with the Animal Tarot where the masculines are reaching out for the bamboo, or the pandas reaching out for the bamboo. And tomorrow's daily angel message on the calendar, there's a panda. So the angels will show you signs constantly. And this channel is meant for you so that you don't have to watch the readings or, do the cards to understand. We're a community and we come here to grow and to connect and to be around each other. That's what this community is. It's where we boost each other up and we have somewhere to vent and to speak our truth without being judged or misguided or feeling that we're misguided. But the angels are saying, you know the answers. They're already within you now. So in your mind now, breathe and know that you have the power to achieve anything. So a big thank you to everyone who's commented on the community post with all the film names. I'm going to be using that deck tomorrow. So I'm going to create it later and I'm going to use that tomorrow. So the cards I'm going to use for this reading today, and later on I'm going to do the weekly horoscopes, a weekly reading as well. So a lot of videos flowing to you today. But right now for this journey, as we move into a new week, and it's the 7th today, connected with manifesting and power, we're going to bring in the With Love Oracle cards by Kat Cherry. We're going to bring in the Divine Essentials Counterparts Oracle by Bridget. We're going to bring in the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I love this deck. The Arcanum Tarot. And we're going to use the Divine Feminine Illumination cards by Sandra. So let's do this then, because every day I'm shuffling. So let's see what the energy is today. So what's the energy of the connection today around the Divine Feminine, please? Around the Divine Feminine. What's going on? Thank you. That one. Around the journey today. There we go. And around the masculine. Okay, what's the energy around the masculine? I feel it's that one and that one. Okay. And then I'm going to put cards with these. Okay. So what's the energy around the journey today, please, angels? Around the Divine Feminines today. There we go. Couple cards. And the masculine. What's the energy around the masculine? Thank you, angels. So let's look at these first and then we'll do these ones. So the energy around the journey today. We've got the sacral chakra. Wow. So the sacral chakra is being healed right now. And this is why, if you've been receiving back pain or, any kind of, just aches or, feeling a bit, like you're tense in the back area or even in the shoulders. It's about movement. It's about healing finances. It's about feeling secure. And the message says emotional blocks. How can you deepen the relationship to yourself? What relationships are draining you at this time? Denying your deep desires. Make love to yourself. So the energy today is to be good to yourself. To make love to yourself. To know that you are powerful and strong. And to realize that when the relationship or the connection starts draining you, it's time to give back to you. And the masculines, I really needed a day off yesterday because when I was channeling the cards that I've made 4 brand new decks of cards. the masculine energy, it's very low, sometimes very kind of dark and deep and painful, because they feel a lot of pain on their journey, especially if they're with someone else, because their heart is with you. So they feel all this pain. They feel all this kind of sadness within them. And that's what they are expressing to you, their dark truths, what they go through in the silence, how they truly feel, not how you think they feel. Because on this journey, we have to look through the illusion, see outside of ourselves and think outside the box. So if the relationship seems to be draining you right now, it's possibly because they're giving me fear. You're focused on the fear. Will they return? What are they doing? Who are they doing it with? Or you're giving all your energy to them instead of you. So whenever you feel drained, it's always a sign from heaven to fill up your cup. To reestablish your connection with Source, to go within, to meditate, to breathe, to do something nice for yourself, to feel that connection with heaven, and to know that you are surrounded with love and light and protection. So that's what the angels are asking you today to do, to connect with yourself, to connect with your higher power, to tune in with your intuition and know yourself. Especially if receiving signs or synchronicities or numbers, ask yourself the question, what does this mean? So, instead of being so quick to jump on and watch a reading, or, to go on the internet and Google what the number is, ask yourself, because you know the answers to all the questions. And the answers will set you free, because the answers to everything is love. Focus on love, the power of this connection. The love will set you free. This is real because it's how you feel. And your sacral chakra is showing that to you. And it says, how can you deepen the relationship to yourself? So give back to you today. Think about what you need. And this is also the energy of the journey. So this is what your masculine is doing too. Okay, your masculine may have a day off today. They may be spending time with their children, because, childlike energy helps them to connect with their own inner child, or their own inner self. Maybe they're working through papers today. I feel paperwork around some masculines, getting things done, finding the answers, sorting things out. It's like they're putting everything into place for a brand new week, but also to heal their life. To tie up loose ends, and the masculines are doing that today. So today it's a journey of self and self-understanding. We've got for the journey expectation. Your expectations of this person are unrealistic. Now that's so true, because the feminine has all these expectations sometimes about how things should be. And that's all from the ego. It's either connected with the past, how they've been in the past, and you want that again, or you want it to be in a certain way. And we have to release all expectation, to release all conditions and be flexible and adaptable. And the masculines worry that they can't live up to your expectation. Most of the time they want to contact you, but they're afraid of failing you in some way or not living up to your expectation. And that was another thing that came through very clearly when I was channeling my new cards. Especially around specific days like birthdays, Christmas, any of those special times when they're not communicating with you, and you may be really hurt or feeling betrayed by that. The reason is because they don't want to hurt you by not living up to your expectation or not fulfilling your needs at that time. They deal with their own fear. So this is another sign to let go of all expectation and to think outside of the box. We've also got here, feels like home. Your partner feels like home in your heart space. So, when you connect from the heart, when you feel them in your heart, you're already together. If you're really hurting right now because you're in separation, if you're feeling that divide or, that kind of, that hole in your soul from it, close your eyes and breathe and feel the power of love. Feel the power of who you are, the power of connection. Listen to the music that the masculines are sending to you. Those songs that are popping up. And there's a song, okay, and I'm just going to bring it up because I'm going to put it on the community page, okay? So this is my sign that this is the song I need to share. So let me just go on to my library and watch later because I've saved it in there. And the song is, let me just bring it up. I Want to Take Forever Tonight, Peter Cetera, and Crystal Bernard. Okay, and the song is I Want to Take Forever Tonight. Okay, and this is a song about being together. Now, I listened to this song before I jumped on to do this video because the angels have shown me this song, and it's the masculine and the feminine. So it's both of you connecting with each other. You know, it's not like the masculine giving you loads of signs or lyrics. It's also the feminine speaking to the masculine. So it's both of you speaking to each other about feeling like home. Now, if you get 5 minutes, just watch that video. I'm going to post it on the community page after. And take yourself into that screen. And when you're in that screen, you'll see all the images that come popping up. It's all of couples. Okay, some are anime couples, some are, real life couples, but they're just pictures. But what the angels are asking you to do is to put yourself and your twin flame into those pictures that appear on the screen. So when they're kissing, you visualize that picture as you and your twin kissing. When they're looking into each other's eyes, visualize that's you and your twin looking into each other's eyes, because that's how you're going to feel the energy of coming home. And you're going to feel the power of the connection and the power of the love. Your partner feels like home in your heart space. So when you go into your heart and you really allow yourself to feel the power of love, all the fear dissipates, and that hole will be replaced with powerful love and light. The hole or the wound is where the light goes in, where you allow yourself to feel the love. So if you're feeling any pain today or any sadness, allow yourself to feel it, accept it, and then turn it into love. Because when you turn it from fear to love and you start being grateful and you think about all the wonderful times you've had and the way that your masculine heals you and grows you and makes you stronger, all that fear gets washed away. So that's the homework for today, or the soul work for today. Go to that video, Peter Cetera, okay, and watch the song that I'm going to post today, okay, the song I've just mentioned, and put yourself into the shoes of the couples in the screen, and you're going to create this powerful light from your heart to their heart, and you're going to feel connected in the power of love. Now, this is beautiful as well, because when you meet each other, you feel like you've come home. And I've had a few of you saying, how do you know this is your twin? It's a feeling of coming home. You just feel like you've come home. You know where you are. You know who you are. When you look at your twin, everything kind of makes sense. And I've got a picture canvas on the wall just here, and it says, wherever I am with you, that is home. Okay? Whenever I am with you, that is home. So it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. When you connect with each other, whether that's physically or spiritually, you've come home. And that's the powerful message for this reading. For the feminines then, your hands are magical. You always know exactly where and how to touch me. So you may be craving their touch today, wishing that they would touch you. But when you close your eyes, they can touch you energetically. And the masculines are saying to you, I'm touching you energetically. I'm feeling you energetically. Feel my touch. So if you feel any breezes today, if you feel touches on your face, on your arms, your neck, any sensual touch, and they're giving me fear. Don't let that give you fear. That's coming from your twin. And they're giving me this fear. So release any fears away by closing your eyes, going into your heart space, and then feeling the power of their love, their touch, their vibration, who they are. Because their hands know exactly where to touch you, to touch your buttons. Your hands are magical. So this is also about your masculine being a healer to you, and you're a healer to them. When you touch each other physically or energetically, it's very healing. There's a lot of magic in the hands. This is also about you being a creator, being powerful and strong. You know exactly where to touch me and when, We've also got, we've got the solar plexus chakra. So this is really interesting that the chakras are coming up because, I was speaking the other day about the masculines dealing with the solar plexus and the feminine feeling that energy. because when the masculines are going through something in their energy field, you feel it physically. You feel what they're going through physically. So you feel all these ascension symptoms. And the masculines have been feeling this solar plexus energy because it's the energy of release. It's the energy of their gut instinct speaking to them. So the masculines have been feeling nauseous, a bit sick, dizzy, and they've also needed to go to the loo, to release things. They may have had extra wind there that they need to release, or, they go in the loo, they're getting rid of things from their body because they're releasing things from their 3D world. So a lack of confidence, ego, and self-centered. So this is about releasing the ego. And that's what the feminine is releasing, because the ego edges the goodness out. The ego is the fear. When we think of the ego, we think about someone who's, really cocky and, like a bit selfish and self-proud, and, and that's not really what the ego is. The ego is a fear-based energy. The ego is like the little devil that sits on the shoulder, whispering, nasty things in there, things that scare you. Like, what if I never see them again? What if I'm not successful today? What if I lose all my money? Okay? Or what if they keep me blocked forever? What if I've made this all up? What if I look stupid? What if I can't do this? What if I'm single for the rest of my life? That's what the ego does. So the ego gives you fear. And it's usually about what if scenarios that haven't yet occurred, or things you can't change from the past. The ego will say, oh, what if you'd done that differently? You may be together now. What if, you said this and did that? And you can't do anything about that. So you have to say to your ego, so what? So what? Okay? What's the worst that can happen? And when you say so what, you are accepting the situation and you're bringing yourself back into the power of the present moment, which is the power of the now. Find healthy ways to feel confident without being overly aggressive or in your face. So this is about realizing that you are enough. It's about the feminine realizing the power that you have over your twin. It's about realizing that you are the one for them no matter what. It's about not worrying about comparing yourself to anyone, because nobody does compare to you. You are perfect just as you are. And that was something the masculine's channel. Don't ever change because you are perfect for me. Yes, change negativity into positivity and, become more spiritual and more grown. But don't change the inner light of you, the inner core of who you are, because that's who your masculine was born to love. So you don't need to be anyone else or do anything differently apart from release the fears created by the ego. How are you mirroring your partner? Where are you giving your power away? I love that, because when you think that everything's failing in your life and, what they are doing is causing you pain, you're giving away your power. You have power, nobody else. And when you realize that, it changes your life. For so long on my journey, I gave my power away. And I thought other people had the power to affect me, to affect my mood, worrying about everything. And when I realised that I'm the one in control, I took back my life. So the angels are saying to you today, take back your life. Because yesterday Archangel Michael said to you, this situation is already resolved. It's already done. It's going to be okay, but you have to think outside of the box and take back your power. So remember today, if you're experiencing things physically, and in your heart, soul, body and mind, it's not connected with you, you are mirroring their energy. So take back your power. Don't let it affect you. Think, okay, I know I am strong. And we've got out of touch. You will continue to experience no contact for now. So out of touch. So what I feel with this is, thank you, angels, I don't feel this is about you and your twin not communicating, because that's exactly the energy that's flowing in. This is you maybe being out of touch with who you truly are. Okay, out of touch with the angels, out of touch with your connection with your higher self, because you're allowing the ego to take control. So the real message coming through today for the divine feminine is to release fear. Okay, to release the illusion of what you feel the connection is. And instead listen to what you feel in your physical body. Listen to what your body, your soul and your mind is saying to you, not what the ego is scaring you about. because separation is preparation for what's to come. It's where you grow, it's where you evolve, it's where you heal. So I feel this is definitely feeling out of touch with who you are, and you're falling back into that. You're finding yourself again. So if any of you are not in contact with your twin, you may not be in touch with your true self or your true feelings or, the real aspect of this connection. You may be too focused on the wanting of it now or the expectation that you have, wanting it to be a certain way or needing it to happen in this moment. And, when you release all of that and you get back in touch with your true self and you tune back into source and you start filling up your own cup, then everything else will fall into place. And that's the message coming through. So I definitely do not feel that this is not being in touch with your twin. I feel that the more in touch with yourself you are, the more likely it is for you to have contact. The more you're feeling love, the more you're connecting with their heart, the more your vibration is high. Whereas if you're in a lower vibration, because you're not connecting with your true self and your connection with source, you're not connecting with your twin. Okay, so it all falls into place. The more powerful you are, the more power comes in. So for the masculine, we've got opinions. Now they're giving me a blocked throat chakra as I'm connecting with the masculine, so they've got a lot to say. They need to air their opinions. So again, I feel there's a lot of karmic energy shifts going on. And I spoke about this the other day. It's been coming in all week where the masculines are exploding, they're blowing up, they're speaking the truth. And he says other people's fears are affecting their advice, okay? Other people's fears are affecting their advice, opinions. So the masculines here are listening to other people's opinions and they're moving away from that energy right now. This is about the masculines receiving guidance that's coming from somewhere that isn't connected with source. Their friends. And this is why they're moving away from certain people or certain situations, because it's not helping their soul. So the masculines have always listened to what society says or what society does. And now they're making the decision to listen to themselves, because when people give advice, remember, they are experiencing it from their point of perception or their own experiences, and sometimes their own ego creates fears. This is why these readings always come from the angels and my higher self, because this is always positive energy. It's always, even that energy saying if you're out of touch with things, take back your power. That's a positive message. It's guidance coming from heaven. It's not saying, they're never going to be together. It's saying do something about your energy to bring you together. So you have to start thinking outside of the box. So the masculines are moving away from negative energy. That's why, you've ever noticed that if you're talking to someone who isn't a twin flame or someone who wants you to be happy, and they're saying, why are you doing this to yourself? You need to move on, you need to be with someone else. It's because they just want you to be happy. Their own perception of this journey is interfering with the truth. So it's all about listening to your truth. And look at this. This is worth it. This is worth it. So your masculine saying this connection is worth it to me. It says your connection is worth the effort. So the masculines know that they need to put the effort in because it's worth it. But look at this. I need to take things slow because I am nervous. So your masculine is admitting to divine feminine that they are nervous right now. And I did a reading for members with my new deck and it said, let's relax. I don't want you to leave me alone. And what I do need from you is time, okay? To take it slow with no expectation because I'm nervous. I'm nervous about what you're going to do, what you're going to say, how you're going to respond or react to me. I need to take things slow because it's worth it. So this is another sign here to let go of expectation, to be patient with the journey, to trust in the love, and to connect again with your true self. Because if you're out of touch with your twin, you're out of touch with your true self because you belong to each other. So if you're feeling any nervousness today in the solar plexus, maybe you've got butterflies in your tummy in a good way, or butterflies in your tummy in a bad way, and they're giving me fear again, I have to release. I always channel fear, as this burpy energy because it's being released. It's like a volcano exploding. So any feelings in the solar plexus today are connected with nervousness. And any feelings in the sacral chakra, especially, in the kind of lower back area they're showing me, is connected with finances, sorting out the 3D world and kind of getting things in order. And that's the energy of today as we're ready to move into a new week. So let's expand on this then with these cards. So thank you, angels. What's going on with the divine feminine today, please? Thank you. What's going on with the divine masculine today, please? And the energy of the journey. Okay, these are for the masculine as well on that one. And for the journey. Wow, okay. Let's start with these then. So for the feminine, we've got lightning, power. Love this. Look at this one. Take back your power. So this is the electric energy of the divine feminine. You are electric, divine feminine. You are powerful. You are strong. Take back your power. I feel Archangel Zadkiel all around you. The angel of memory. And the angel that helps you to remember who you are. To take back your power. To take back your strength, to know who you are. I feel Archangel Michael standing by your side saying to you, get up warrior, get up soldier, you've got this and we have got you. You are not alone, you're being given the power. It's like imagine that you hold on to like a live wire and it puts that current all through you. So you may feel electrified today, divine feminine. You may feel excited like something's coming. Maybe this reading is giving you power right now because you're being shown what to do. And for the journey, we've got, wow, look at this, dawn and new beginnings. So there's a new beginning coming in. The dawn of a new day, a fresh start, magic. Remember the number 1 and the number 33. Miracles flowing into your connection. The dawn of a new day. Even through the darkest nights, the dawn comes. Even through the biggest, most powerful storms, the clouds will break. And everything will be good and calm again. So a new beginning is coming in. And for the masculine, look at this, invocation. So the masculines are connecting with heaven. They're starting to invoke this power of the love. They're starting to take control. So I'm seeing this invocation as the magician energy. Them starting to take action towards you and do something about it. We've also got crystals for focus. The masculines are becoming crystal clear about this connection. They're becoming very focused on what they want now. They're getting things done. And the fog is being lifted. So look at this. The sun is shining through those clouds. The sun is shining again. The dawn of the sun, the dawn of the new day. So the lightning energy is bringing in power and bringing in strength. And we've got love. Wow. Have compassion for your twin as he reaches out to you. He's feeling nervous. Feminine, have compassion. I'm feeling nervous. Yeah, that's what he's saying to you. I want to reach out to you, but I'm feeling nervous. So focus on the love. Go into your heart space and feel the power of the love. Okay? I need to take things slow. I'm nervous. Very, very powerful. So have compassion right now for your twin. So let's do some tarot. What do we need to know for the divine feminines? For the divine masculines today? Okay? And for the journey, what do we need to know for the journey? Wow, look at this. Quite a few cards coming out. So for the feminines then, we've got the 4 of Cups. Very true here, This is the feminine missing the masculine, frustrated with the situation, bored, getting impatient. And the angels are saying to you, focus on the love. You've got here focusing on all the things that don't seem to be going right, but behind you, you've got that full cup. And I feel this is the connection that's calling to you on the 5D realm. Your masculine is always there. Your masculine is always with you in your heart space. So, here you're paying too much attention to the physical world. Start listening and feeling and hearing what else is going on. For the masculine, look at this. We've got victory. 6 of Wands. This is the masculine moving towards you. Yes, it may be happening slow for some of you, but it's because they're nervous. And the victory will come. This is about the relationship moving to a new level. This is about a new beginning, a fresh start. So have compassion and understand that everything will fall into place. This is to bring in what you want, not just union, but success and opportunities, everything you want. This is about knowing your power. Feminine's releasing control. taking back your power, knowing your worth, releasing negativity, doubt and fear, and replacing it with hope and love. And the masculine taking control, becoming the magician of their lives, taking this power back by realizing that fear is in the mind, that restrictions are in the mind. If you go there in the mind, you go there in the body. So don't let anything restrict you. This is about things being healed, understanding things on a deeper level, realizing that nothing can get in the way, okay? Even an age gap, a country, the pandemic, nothing can get in the way of this connection, because things are being lifted now, just like this fog, okay? The veil is being lifted, here we go, just like this fog. We've got here the Knight of Pentacles, eventual positive outcome. Your masculine moving towards you with a reason, something concrete they can hand out to you. And this is what's been planned and plotted and sorted out. So this is seeing the bigger picture, moving out of the illusion and the fear, and realizing that a decision needs to be made. It's about the spiritual aspect of the journey. It's about soul growth and learning, and releasing any fears or panic about what's gone, letting go of betrayal, forgiving the past, healing. And that will bring your masculine to you with the power of love, because they are moving towards you. They just need time because they're feeling nervous. So the big message coming through here is trust. Okay, your masculine is on the way. Don't let the fear of expectation, don't let worry get in the way, okay? Feminine here, bored, frustrated, wanting it now. And the masculine coming towards you saying, I am on my way. I'm just a bit nervous right now. I want to give you this cup of love. And the thing I love about this deck is you can see there as well, that kind of nervousness in the masculine. You know, you can see there that kind of immature energy. So if there is an age gap between you, this is also showing you that's another thing that they get nervous about, because they see you as this powerful, mature person, and they see themselves as someone who's got a lot of growing up to do. So it's about healing the power of the love and looking through the illusion. So this is the masculine fighting through that veil, you know, walking through the darkness to be with you. Coming out of the darkness into the light, miracles are possible. So I feel this card very much connected with the number 133, which to end the reading again is this one. Okay, let me read it you out again. The energy of the reading is this. Jesus and the Holy Masters are guiding you now. So they're guiding your masculine. Darkness is being brought into the light. It's time to expect miracles. So miracles are flowing in. So I'm going to finish with the Divine Feminine Illumination deck. So what do we need to know today for the feminine, please, angels? For the Divine Masculine, what do we need to know? And for the journey, okay? And for this amazing journey, here we go. So for the journey, look at this positivity. Positivity is the key. And it says, by letting go of drama, fear, negative thoughts, self-talk, situations and people, I am clearing my life of negativity and moving more towards only positive vibes. So positivity is the key. And the affirmation is, I am living a life of positivity. For the masculine, we've got, wow, look at this, grounding. So they are grounding now, and they're showing me that as growing up, grounding themselves. I am always grounding myself. Constantly grounding myself, especially by going out in nature, is good for me, because it helps me to let go of negativity whilst becoming more physically and emotional balanced. So the masculines may be going outside today. You know, they may be finding they're going for a walk or a drive, or just going outdoors to connect with nature, to ground themselves. And look at this, Divine Feminine, you are protected right now. So any delays around, anything you're worrying about, let it go, because you are protected. And Archangel Michael is saying to you, this situation is already resolved. I am safe, I am guided, and I am protected. With the angels, my spirit guides and loved ones in heaven, constantly by my side, I know that I am always supported, loved, guided and protected. And that really mirrors the message that came up the other day. You know, angels all around you today, protecting you, keeping you safe. So Divine Feminine, take from this reading today that your masculine is nervous. Your masculine will reach out to you and connect with you and come back to you, but they are just a little bit nervous right now. You know, they're looking at you and thinking, wow, why do you want me? What is it about me? And they're worried that they're not going to meet your expectation. So release all fear, expectation, conditions, and just focus on the love, because that's where the power is. I'm nervous, but it's worth it, and it's all coming back around. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.